what really intrigues me is orphan children who are suffering because of no fault of their own. It's grown-up people who make mistakes, and because of it, the little children suffer. And their future get molded in a manner that can never be revived again. And that is what I want to change. I want these children to have an opportunity, you know, to see life where they don't say, oh my God, if this is life, you don't want to live. You know, they're dying every day. They have death mentally, physically, psychologically every day. And that is what makes the difference. And I want to be there. If I can change one child's life with my own hands, I'd be the most happiest person on earth, and I would feel that I've achieved something. And if it could be more than one child, then there's nothing like it. So what I plan to do is, as in the capacity of a Miss Universe, reach out to people and tell them how important it is, a child's life, because they are tomorrow's future. Whatever said and done, if you want a future tomorrow, it's important to have your present corrected right now.
That's right.
And propagate the idea amongst people, and probably whatever I earn, give a part of it to these children associations.
That's great. Starting with, of course, your country, right?
I have already donated to my country.
Great. Beautiful. What are you going to do with the car? If you don't want the car,
well, you know, I would have loved to give it to you, but it's already left for my country, and I'm sure you wouldn't want it back here, would you?
We can talk about it after this interview. Now, according to, again, to my script, you avoid beauty enhancers. I mean,
that's right.
Your beauty secret is within. What is your beauty secret? It's not diet, it's not exercise, what is it?
I think the biggest secret about being beautiful is that to look beautiful, one must feel beautiful. That is how one really looks beautiful on the outside. And you'll see that a person who may not be very good looking, but has that confidence that I look good. I may not be looking good at the exterior, but I'm good looking. And you'll always feel the person has a certain amount of glow inside and on the outside of the person. Well, beauty enhancers, I have to really use them because I am in a line where I need to use them. How much ever I can avoid it, I don't put on makeup as much as I can avoid it, because I feel messing with nature is the biggest mistake we all make. And the more natural you keep yourself, the long lasting it is. Your skin can keep glowing all the time, and for a longer span of time you can look young and beautiful.
What's the confidence? How you carry yourself?
Yes.
In the ceremonial, in the toast that they had for you,
yes,
you toasted, but you didn't drink. You didn't drink it.
You are very observant.
Why? Was that part of a health-conscious thing, or you don't drink, or it wasn't your type, wasn't a good year? What was it? Why don't Why didn't you drink it? Is there a reason for that?
Well, one, I don't drink. I have a lot of bad habits, if this is not one of them. One, I don't drink, and second, to be very honest, it does not put me a good image. And I didn't want to do something that did not give a good image about me.
From the very beginning, from day one as Miss Universe, she's already conscious about this, which is very good. Now, what is the first thing you'll do when you return to India as Miss Universe? What will you do first?
That is when my homecoming, the first time. I don't know, I'll probably start crying. Because
sure.
I have been dying to go back to my country, because this is an achievement that, you know, I got an opportunity from my country to represent the world, which I have today. But it came from my country, you know, eventually. Right. So I just wanted to go back and thank everybody. And I guess when I finally get to go back to my country, I wouldn't be able to hold my emotions back.
I'm sure. You've been doing a good job about it here in the Philippines. You've been very good about it. You know, just to go back to the pageant a bit, when Miss Venezuela was being asked the question by the host, Mr. Bob Goen, right?
That's right.
You and Miss Colombia were in the back, hugging, and had a conversation there. I'm curious, because my wife and I were watching, we're going, first I said, I wish that was me. And then I said to my wife, what could they be talking about? What could they possibly be talking about in that little soundproof booth that seemed to be more interesting than what Bob and Miss Venezuela were talking about? What were you discussing there?
Well, the moment we got inside, the first thing was like, you didn't make it. We made it to the final three, you know, and the two of us were hugging each other, and we didn't care less who was going to win, but we made it to the final three, which is by itself a very big thing. And then finally we were looking out, and people started clapping, and there was this horrible noise inside the soundproof dome, because that noise avoids you from listening to what's happening outside.
Oh, okay.
We were laughing our guts out, looking at whatever was happening, and then finally it was my turn. So she said, go beat me if you can. And I was like, yeah, Colombia, I'm going to go and beat you. We were just sort of fooling around, you know. And Colombia is a very sporting girl, I must say. And
yes.
we got along really well. We were just fooling around inside the door.
Was that from day one you were close to Colombia, or just at that moment?
No. I've been always very close to Miss Louise. She's my closest friend I've had. But Colombia and I were like hello-hi basis. We were always not very, very close, but friendly. Yes, we were very friendly. We got along very well with each other. And yeah, the final day got us closer.
Well, you all saw it for yourself when they opened the door, they came out. When the winner was announced, who wears the crown, they both were shouting for joy. She was just as happy for you as you were for yourself, I think, which is very nice to see. Now, what are your best memories of the Philippines and the Filipinos, if there's only one?
Well, there are many memories which will be always a very special part to me of my life. But the one that I'll always remember, two of them. One is when I went to the Cebu Island. It's so beautiful. It's a total picture of what blue water, beach, sand, and those cottages can do to a human being. I didn't want to come back here. Second was when we went to meet everybody. We had these small little cars made for us, and we went all around Philippines, you know, all around Manila. There were people all around you, and they were like sort of greeting you, welcoming you, and you were like waving out to them. And I had just learned Mabuhay and Salamat and Mahal Kita and all that. So I was like going all over the place, and they gave me such a wonderful greeting. Wherever I went, I said Mabuhay, they went Namaste, you know. It was an exchange of feelings which made me feel so good. Those two memories will always be very special.
Cebu and the people,
yeah.
I suppose. Now, a lot of people write songs here, we write poetry. It's a hobby. But for Sushmita, it's a way of life. If you could think of all the poems you've written, or if you can write one right now, what would be that poem you'd like to leave for your Filipino friends?
Well, actually, I could leave you so many of them, because Philippines has so many parts to it and so many sides to itself that I could actually write so much of it and leave it for you, but at the moment I don't think I have the time. So I'm going to just say something to you which is very special to me, and which I think all of us should consider in life, which is that moments in life are very important, because once they leave you and go, they never come back the same way. And that is why they always say, when you're a child, enjoy every moment of it, because you never come back to becoming a child again. But it goes for grown-ups also. My poetry goes like this. Don't be disappointed with the mess around. Don't be activated by the chaos that mounts. Always remember to whatever you do, the results will always come to you. The disappointment disappears. The activations subside. But the moments always run like mice. So don't let the moments pass you by, for in the twinkling of an eye, the moment shall go, the feeling shall die, and it shall be too late when you open your eyes. Thank you very much.
Very nice. Woo! A poem for the Philippines, but not just for the Philippines, for now she represents the world. Look out, world, here comes Miss Universe 1994. Thank you so much. And more power to you. When we come back, the May 21 Coronation Ball at the Manila Hotel. Thank you so much.
The best for the last. The Miss Universe Coronation Night Special.